Hi Cancers, it's Nick. Hope you guys are all doing amazing. This is for all my Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. I did take a few weeks off your weeklies, but I'm back with your weeklies and hope you guys missed me because I missed you guys. Alright, so we're gonna go over your health, career, work, finances, love, romance, dating, or relationships, and then we're gonna do a Mermaid Oracle since we are still in Pisces season. And this week we do have Venus moving into Pisces. I did already run that down in the March monthly, so you can refer back to that if you're interested. And I'll have the link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards as a part 2 and a continuation. Okay? Alright, my dear Cancers. So this week, when it comes to your Mermaid Oracle message, you guys got card number 32. So 32 or the number 5 could mean something to you. And it's concomacy. I think that's how you say it. Seashell divination, wisdom of shells. So here's the image. You can take a look and see if it speaks to you in a certain way, because obviously everyone interprets it differently. But generally speaking, for you guys this week, what I'm getting here is that there's some like whispers, some messages, wisdom coming from the waters, and it's your internal waters, your heart, your emotions, your soul that are kind of speaking to you this week. And you may most likely feel this or intuitively connect with this or hear kind of like whispers, almost like your internal water speaking to you. Maybe when you're in water, bathtub, shower, pool, jacuzzi, or around water, or you're paying attention to your own, your inner self. Maybe your meditation or something, but there's some like messages that are trying to reach you, and it's almost like little whispers, and it could be just like intuitive or like telepathic messages almost, that's coming from the water, or something that you emotionally were connected to, and so it's coming from you trying to reach you. Okay, and some messages there and it could be something you've been feeling like you want to express, that you want to say, but you're like, I don't know. But this week I feel like your intuition is going to really like nudge at you, be like, do this, you need to say this, or like go for this. And you're like, it's up to you whether you like listen to it, you feel guided by it, or you hesitate. But I almost feel like most of you are like, you know what, now it's time. Or like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Just like I feel like it's the right moment. You just know, because it's like this like itching feeling, or like that whisper. It's like, okay, now's the time. All right. So when it comes to your health for this week, my dear Cancers, you guys got the Page of Cups. All right, so this week when it comes to your health, I feel like you could be receiving a message maybe from a water sign, a younger water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or someone with that energy possibly, that is giving you some kind of love and support. So some love and support is coming through another person, maybe a younger person, younger water sign from the universe. Or you're receiving love and support from the universe through a younger person possibly, and this message could be like some kind of help, some kind of support, maybe a compliment, something to help you or to encourage you or make you feel good about yourself, show you that you're making progress, or congratulate you, or maybe someone wanting to comfort you in some way. So someone may be saying something nice to you, doing a favor, offering some support of some sort, maybe just kind of giving you the right words, the right feelings at a time when you really needed it. It's like someone giving you a compliment, or bringing you a drink when you didn't even ask for it. You're like, oh man, thank you. Like you didn't need to do that, but I actually really needed it at that time. So thank you. I really appreciate it. So you may receive a message this week, and it could be very positive, I think, for the most part. And it could be involving your health. So something helping your health, or maybe good news when it comes to your health, good results, or something that you wanted to hear, but maybe weren't expecting to hear. Okay. And it could be coming from a younger water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or someone who maybe has whatever they say is genuine, it's coming from the heart, and I think that they are speaking with love, or it may reach your heart in some way. All right, then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, Cancers, you guys got the High Priestess, Pisces energy. So maybe some of you have Pisces somewhere in your chart. We did just have the Pisces new moon, I feel like here, or you could be dealing with the Pisces or the energy of Pisces when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances. And this week, when it comes to your work, I feel like it's going to be really important that you remain discreet, that you just kind of sit back, observe, you are aware of your surroundings, what's going on, but you're not putting yourself out there, you're not jumping the gun or like speaking before you're sure about something, because I feel like here you may be privy to some information, or you may see something, hear something, read something, or realize something. Like your intuition is like, I feel like something's off here, or you may know some information or come across information, but maybe you're not supposed to know it, or you weren't supposed to hear that, and you're like, oh, okay, I think I wasn't supposed to know that. So you're gonna have to like keep it on the DL. Like you're not supposed to go share it or say anything, because it could actually maybe get you in trouble or may not actually benefit you at all. So this week is going to be really important that you remain discreet, and you kind of just keep things to yourself right now. There's going to be a lot of things that you just like, maybe it validates or confirms your intuition. You're like, oh, I knew that, or like I had a feeling something was up, or they were going to tell us this change, but you just kind of have to like kind of just keep it on the DL, okay? Because your intuition is going to be speaking to you. It's going to be like telling you or like guiding you in the right direction, but you're going to look back and be like, oh, I'm so glad I didn't like speak up too soon, or I'm glad I kind of just like kept it to myself, at least for this week, okay? Or maybe someone could be sharing a secret with you, giving you some like, you know, private information or a sneak peek, or tell you, oh, don't tell anyone, but this and this and this is going on, so you can prepare, or so you can be aware of some information or something that may affect you or maybe not affect you, but you're gonna have to like keep it to yourself, okay? And just like really pay attention to things. This is a week where you want to like be observant, you want to be like aware, and there's going to be a lot of things that like you're gonna have to like read between the lines, like gray areas. You're just like, okay, like let me just take a mental note of that, but let me not say anything. Just like I'll just like take a note, but I'll just keep observing the situation, okay? All right. So when it comes to your, like, don't jump to conclusions too fast until you like are sure, okay? Because you may be right, but you don't want to like you just don't want to jump to conclusions too fast quite yet, or like ruin it by like speaking too soon. All right, then when it comes to your love, romance, dating, or relationships, on your side we have the 3 of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the 5 of Wands. All right. Then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. We have the 4 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and the 8 of Crystals. All right, so as far as who you could be dealing with, I feel like here it could definitely be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, sun, moon, rising, and or Venus. Doesn't have to be, obviously, it could be any other sign, like I always say to you guys. It could just be the energy this person is embodying, playing out, maybe be like a mixed match of one of those. All right, so what's going on here? I think overall, kind of like I'm gonna write or wrote in the title, I feel like this is a week where you're having more control over like your own internal frustrations within yourself, but also with like others. Like you're able to kind of like see where like, okay, you know what, let me not react too fast to that, or let me keep that to myself, instead of like being reactionary. So you have better control of yourself, of your internal frustrations, and any frustrations you may kind of feel towards others. Instead of like reacting or being reactive, you're like, you know what, let me think about this. Okay, let me do this way instead. So you're gonna have better control this week of yourself, or of your, you know, internal waters, and bubbling instead of like boiling. You're like, okay, let me like simmer, let me keep this controlled, which is a good thing. Okay, so I feel like here you're like growing, you're expanding, you may be more thinking of like how to expand, how to grow, how to share maybe what's on your heart, what's something you're passionate about, or something that you're trying to take action on, maybe with this person or together. and you may be kind of like, oh, I want to do things, or like I got this idea, or like I know how we can fix something or move forward, but they're maybe kind of stuck in a slump or in more emotional, especially at the beginning of the week. Maybe they're just feeling under the weather, or they're just like moody, grumpy, or it's that time of month, whatever the case is, or they're just not feeling very good about themselves. So they're kind of just like blah, like, and you may be like, oh, come on, don't be a party pooper, like cheer up. How can I cheer you up? And so you come up with this idea, or this like maybe new thing that you want to do, or a way to cheer this person up, or bring good vibes, better energy. And whatever idea you have that you maybe will share is going to bring about some opportunity for a new beginning. And I think this person is going to actually be very receptive towards your idea, or whatever you're sharing, communicating. And they're gonna really like it. Okay, so I do feel like it's like you have ideas and things that you want to implement, or you want to push forward, and you have new ways of doing things. It's just that the way you go about it, how you express it, sometimes can bring frustrations, or sometimes people can take it the wrong way, even if that's not what you mean. And then this person here, I'm seeing that their heart is in the right place. They mean well, they have a lot of love to give, and you never really have to question like their loyalty or nothing like that. But sometimes they're like moods, like they could be moody, or kind of like low energy, or tired, or like not as expressive. Like you could be, at least this week, like you're like more fun and you're expressive and like rah rah rah, and this person's kind of like slow, and maybe not as like riled up as you possibly. But but you're gonna see them trying to put in the effort. Okay, so they're trying to put in effort, put in the time, energy, resources with their actions, and so you're gonna see that and acknowledge it and appreciate it. So, but the kicker is here that the way they're going about it might not be exactly the way you wanted it, or like exactly what you envision. And so you're like, you know what, let me bite my tongue. Instead of like criticizing them, instead of like being mad at them, let me just like appreciate that they're taking action, that they're trying. I need to just appreciate that, and let me not like take them, like criticize them, or break it up, like express my frustrations, or let me acknowledge the progress that they're making without me like maybe bringing them down because they're not doing it exactly how I wanted them to. And maybe instead I can express it in a way that they won't take offense. Whereas before, your old self maybe would have just like, hey, you're not doing this right, or blah blah blah, and then someone would have then like took that as a personal attack, and maybe you didn't mean it to come off that way, but it came off that way, and then you are seen negative. So this time I feel like you're having better control, and you're like, okay, you know what, let me keep that to myself. Or you're like, let me pause, wait, how can I better express this that's still constructive but doesn't come off negative, or they won't get as offended, So you actually take a pause and you think about it. You're like, okay, let me not say it like this, or like, let me wait. You're like being more strategic about it. Not in like a manipulative way, but in a way that like it's not gonna bring some negative reactions, or cause this person to feel attacked or something like that. Even if you're not attacking them, you're just trying to help. If that makes sense. Okay, so let's continue on with extended to get more information, see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then follow it up with your advice at the end. Okay, so we'll continue on with extended. Link will be below. I'll see you guys there, and I'll see you for your next reading. All right, take care. Bye.